Hello. I know this is starting in the middle of the painting, but this kind of goes to the heart of this video, and that is motivation. I started this painting and hit a few rough patches where things really weren't panning out, so I just stopped and set it aside for like a month. This kind of thing for me seems to be cyclical because my other interests get in the way, and unfortunately I have way too many interests that can distract me from when things aren't going well with the art. And this also seems to happen right after the holidays. You wouldn't think so because the holidays are so hectic, but that also seems to be when my interest is at its highest and I easily find things to draw or paint. So the post-holiday season is the slowdown that turns into art hibernation time. And I was able to shorten this year just by pushing through it, making myself do the art, and I definitely can tell the difference. Everything took longer. All the easy stuff seemed difficult, and the difficult stuff impossible. But knowing I didn't have the luxury of not having to get a piece done is what finally pushed me through the barrier. At least the possibility of a career-damaging review was enough incentive to get me back on track. And I know that won't work for everybody because until recently, a black mark against my character wasn't enough pain to actually motivate me to complete a project. But there are things that did get me in the right frame of mind to start doing art. It's just that these things took a little bit of time to get me jump started. And I think this goes for everybody. When you're in a good mood and then there are no distractions, you produce good work effortlessly. This is why I tell people, if things are good and the right music's on, I can get a likeness of a portrait immediately. If things aren't right, then it's a struggle. Because the process of art isn't purely mechanical. I could be the most proficient artist on the planet, but if my mind is elsewhere, my portrait of Balto is going to look like Goofy. So, for me, the act of creation is directly linked to my emotional state, and I think that's the way it is for most artists. So, anyway, some of the guaranteed ways to get me motivated was to clean up and organize the pigsty that my workspace had become. It does get to the point I don't even want to go in there. So the obvious first step for me is to clean it up so I can at least move around in there. The other thing is to stop listening to that depressing 90s era music and put on the campiest, most upbeat music I can find. It's embarrassing, but it works. I just wouldn't do this with any of my peers in the room. So I would die of embarrassment. Now, the distractions, you have to get rid of them. Put them in the next room or pack them away, but it has to be inconvenient enough that you won't start rummaging through it, because that will be the end of your motivation, and you can't have that. Those are the big three that usually does it for me, but if I'm still not quite there, there is one thing that will push me over the top and get me working, and that is a brand new, or at least new to me, art supply purchase. And one of those times was when I purchased a Stettler clutch pencil. I never had a clutch pencil before, so maybe just the novelty of having one was enough. But I do like it, the feel of it, the weight of it. It gave me a sureness or confidence of stroke. It's nothing like a new toy to get you motivated again. Then there is a last resort tactic that was suggested to me, and that is to stream my work on Twitch. Basically, perform or die. I'm too afraid the latter is going to happen, so I'm going to put this one away for a rainy day. So there are my 2 cents on getting motivated. I hope it helped. Tell me what you think. Subscribe if you like, and thank you for watching.